Hello, welcome to the Musician's Corner, brought to you by South Pasadena Music Center and Conservatory. This is the first of our series in how to play the guitar. And the stuff that we're going to go over today in this particular episode is really it's the foundation for everything else that we're going to talk about. If you employ the techniques and the positions that we're going to go over right now, everything else is going to be a lot easier and your progress is going to be much quicker. Parts of the guitar, pretty straightforward here. This is the sound hole. These are the strings, of course. Bridge. This is the waist, the neck, tuning pegs, and these are the fret wires. A lot of times people think that those are the frets. What we refer to as frets, at least in this series, isn't the wire, but it's the area between the wires. So we'll get to that in a second. So let's talk about holding the guitar. It's not really that big of a deal, but a little bit of thought in the beginning is going to save you a lot of pain down the road. So put the waist of the guitar either on your right leg, like this, or on your left leg, like that. This is if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, that's the reverse order. Most people prefer to put it here on the right leg. That gives you a good angle to strum the guitar with, and it brings the neck in a little closer for fretting. The guitar wants to be parallel to your body. Doesn't want to be pulled back too far or pushed forward too far. Parallel. And the neck wants to be at minimum parallel with the floor. You don't want the neck drooping down like that or tilted up too much, although a little up tilt isn't bad. So that's how to hold the guitar. The right hand, which is actually the voice of the guitar, we're going to get into that too. The right hand drapes over the guitar, whether you're playing acoustic or electric, and its job is to not only strum and pick the strings, but actually to hold the guitar in place. The left hand shouldn't be doing much holding. It should be the right hand that kind of keeps it in place and pulled up against your body. The pick, we're going to learn with a pick in the beginning here. It's pretty straightforward too. The best way to do that is to curl your fingers around like that, as if you were holding a pencil, just like that. And then we take the pick, we put it across the fingers, like so, and then put our thumb across it so that you've got a good grip on that pick there. We don't want to have the pick sticking too far out or pushed in too far, but a good solid grip, because you want to tell the guitar what to do, and the way you do that is with the pick. You want a good firm approach. And that's essentially it. You want to keep your hand basically parallel to the guitar and ready to go. That's the right hand. Now the left hand, we should pay some attention to this now. If you're holding the left hand improperly, it's going to make playing chords difficult. It's going to make playing solos and leads, if that's what you want to do later on. It's going to make that difficult too. So grasping our imaginary sphere here, we lift up the hand, put the thumb behind the second fret, and the fingers come up and around just like that. Now that's important because it's going to give you the proper angle with which to press down the strings with using minimal hand strength. A lot of times people cramp up in the beginning because they're pressing down too hard, or their hand isn't in the right position and you're working too hard to get the strings to sound. So it should look basically like this. You should be able to see right through the fulcrum of your thumb right to the top of the guitar right here. All right. So that's how to hold the guitar. Those are the parts of the guitar, and we'll see you in part 2.